For our next story, let's shift our attention to the ongoing conflict between the DRC and Rwanda. The governments of the two countries signed a peace agreement in Washington on Friday. The agreement aims to end decades-long deadly fighting in eastern Congo, while helping the U.S. government and American companies gain access to critical minerals in the region. As per the agreement, Rwandan troops will withdraw from eastern Congo within 90 days. The agreement also says that Kinshasa and Kigali will launch a regional economic integration framework within 90 days. The DRC's President Felix Tshisekedi has hailed the peace deal, saying that it has paved the way for a new era. Listen in.
This agreement signed by the foreign ministers of our two countries during a solemn ceremony presided over by U.S. Secretary of State Mr. Marco Rubio builds on the achievements of United Nations Security Council Resolution 2773 and paves the way for a new era of stability, cooperation, and prosperity for our nation, the Great Lakes region, and the whole of Africa.
At the heart of the conflict are the M23 rebels who have been fighting in eastern DRC. Kinshasa, the United Nations and Western powers have accused Rwanda of supporting the M23 by sending troops and arms. However, Kigali has denied all such allegations. The conflict escalated earlier this year when the M23 rebels seized control of large parts of eastern DR Congo, including the regional capital of Goma, the city of Bukavu, and 2 airports. After the loss of territory, the DRC's government turned to the U.S. for help. The Congolese government reportedly offered access to critical minerals in exchange for security guarantees. The eastern DRC is rich in coltan and other resources vital to global electronics industries. Now, Trump has pushed to gain access to such minerals at a time when the United States and China are actively competing for influence in Africa. Trump hailed Rwanda and DRC foreign ministers at the Oval Office after the signing of the peace deal.
So we're here today to celebrate a glorious triumph, and that's what it is, for the cause of peace. And this is a long time waiting. The signing of a historic peace agreement between the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Republic of Rwanda. And I want to express my gratitude and congratulations to the representatives of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Republic of Rwanda, who signed this pivotal agreement a short time ago. They just signed right in front. And let me also thank Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who has worked very hard on this subject, and we've worked on it together, for his outstanding leadership, as well as Senior Advisor for African and Africa Affairs, Mossad Boulos.
The Washington-brokered truce signed between the two countries has been met with both praise and criticism. While the deal is seen as a turning point, analysts don't believe it will quickly end the fighting. Many Congolese see it mainly as an opportunity for the U.S. to acquire critical minerals needed for much of the world's technology. Moreover, the M23 rebels suggested that the agreement wouldn't be binding for them. The rebel group hasn't been directly involved in the planned peace deal, although it has been a part of other ongoing peace talks. Now, following the signing of the agreement, the former Congolese president, Joseph Kabila, took to X to criticize the deal as nothing more than a trade agreement. In his post, he questioned the choice of the deal's participants, saying the DRC was not at war with the states, depicted in a photo of the signing, which included President Donald Trump and other U.S. officials, as well as Rwanda's foreign minister. Now, his remarks seem to be an indirect criticism of the absence of the M23 representatives in Washington. Even residents back in the rebel-held city of Goma expressed concerns over the absence of the M23 representatives during the signing of the agreement. It remains to be seen what the situation on the ground will be going forward. Will Washington deal put a full stop to the bloody conflict, or will it simply enrich a few people with DRC's mineral resources to the detriment of the ordinary people?
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj ho.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
O 4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.